Round to the team selections very shortly, but I'm joined by Guillaume Balaguer. That's fair to say, isn't it, Guillaume?
Chance to win the title.
Well, Celta not starting with
Garcia in charge at the Camp Nou, but there are, I've calculated, 6 Riqui Puig and Ansu Fati in the lineup of Barcelona. What are we seeing?
Celta, as I say, with that back five and with Jorge Sanz, a big test for him in the centre. Barcelona players, although of course he barely played when he was on loan last season. The cross comes in, it's cleared by Araujo. Take this free kick. Played just 5 minutes here. It's sent into the near post and put behind for a corner by Jacobo Gonzalez. Rakitic to Ansu Fati. He's beaten to the ball and plays the ball inside to Denis Suarez. How he would love to score. Swinging at the near post and off the crossbar from Gerard Piqué. Almost an early goal for Barcelona. The ball comes out to Jordi Alba. And has he won another corner on the far side? Well, Piqué knows how close he came there. And Semedo, there's a chance on here for Barcelona. The cross comes in and it's cleared by Brais Mendes, but just one incisive pass from Messi opened Celta up there. Chance now. Suarez has made his way into the area. The block is made by Semedo.
Well, you see the intentions of both sides. Barcelona, as always,
is the furthest forward for Barcelona, and that long raking crossfield pass was intended for his Brais Mendes. Nice ball into the area, and well, Aspas got his head to it, but he only manages to flick it on towards Ter Stegen.
You were talking about
Messi with the ball into the area. There's a chance here for Semedo. He pulls it back towards Suarez. It might come out to Arturo Vidal in the
from Titi. Last defender he was.
All over the top for Alba, but goes into the feet of Riqui Puig, who let that run, and Arturo Vidal was brought down by Araujo, and this is Messi territory. Messi steps up, and the header from Suarez, and Barcelona have the lead, and doesn't matter what you do, he will think of something different. 2 Celta defenders on the goal line. Messi doesn't shoot, he puts the ball on Suarez's head. Suarez puts it in the back of the net, and it's Celta Vigo 0, Football Club Barcelona 1.
Clever, intelligent, cheeky, and I'm sure that he stood.
Brais Mendes, he slipped that through to Aspas. Aspas, and the shot is blocked by Jordi Alba, and Jordi Alba doesn't seem too happy with Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. A real let-off for Suarez into Aspas. Aspas, plenty of pace on that pass out to Denis Suarez. Suarez tries to thread that through. Brais Mendes with the equaliser, surely off the post and hooked away by Umtiti. Celta by no means out of this. They've responded well to the goal they've out to Denis Suarez, trying to get round Riqui Puig, goes past Riqui Puig, but Riqui Puig wins the free kick. Well, important interceptions there, first from Piqué and then from Jordi Alba, keeping Barcelona. Nice pass into Messi, but in the end just slightly overhit, and Araujo reads it well and makes the clearance.
Oh, what to do.
Rakitic just overhit there. Suarez was lurking at the back post.
As a consequence, he's on the bench. He can
now, because if Artur is away, then well, the options for Kiki Setien are limited anyway, because of course Sergio Roberto and Frankie did goal against Athletic, jumping into Rakitic's arms, and we know he wants to win the Arturo Vidal thinks about the shot, and in the end pulls it wide, and Suarez wanted that played in, and that's exactly what he's telling Arturo Vidal as we speak.
I thought it was a call.
Messi into Ansu Fati, and that's so uncharacteristic of Ansu Fati, a gift from Leo Messi, and he usually doesn't turn them down.
Yes, his body was turned back a little bit, but yet
into Leo Messi. And finally, Riqui Puig tries to give the ball back to Messi, but the situation was based down this right-hand side. Back to Semedo inside the area to Messi, almost back to... Okay, loses out. Messi honing in on goal here. Is this number 700? No, over the top.
Oh, that was surprisingly, don't want to say poor, but unexpectedly uncharacteristic, certainly. I think we saw it against Athletic Club as well. Only 1 goal scored.
Into Suarez. Suarez trying to find out. And he's crowded out. Arturo Vidal trying to make sure he doesn't bring him down.
And it was, sorry, it was all down to Gerard Piqué, wasn't it? Without even touching the ball, without even touching the player.
Ansu Fati, he's got Arturo Vidal and Leo Messi in the middle. He shoots instead. Unless he was looking for someone at the back post, he hit that with plenty of pace on it, and it goes out for a goal kick. In swinging corner, and he went for goal there. It's one of the few types of goals he still hasn't scored, Messi. Riqui Puig with the shot. It's blocked by Jorge Sanz, and The referee puts his finger to his ear.
Five attempts on goal compared to the home side's 2. But in general, Celta have given the impression that they can cause Barcelona serious problems at the back. Barcelona...
he was an agent, a top agent, Jorge Mendes, from Gestifo.
Ready to get underway then. Celta Vigo kicking from left to right. He finds Aspas, and that's an interesting challenge. The referee had a long look at it. It was from Umtiti. No appeals from the Celta players. Semedo with the shot. Thinks about getting the shot away. Still okay. Pulls the ball back, and Celta have equalised. What a start to the second half for the home side. Okay, of all people, the holding midfield player, allowed to stroll through the middle, and it's Smolov, the Russian striker, who puts the ball into the back of the net, and Celta are level.
Very good move from Okay. First for making the run. He was in front of Piqué, who started to tell him as well, just, you can only go outside.
Arturo Vidal back to Messi, and well, he couldn't keep the shot down in the end. But good response from Celta Vigo, and how important is Okay? But Barca immediately threatening at the other for that quick tempo in the first half, or one of those responsible. Here's Messi, receives the ball from Suarez. Messi goes for goal, and again steers the ball just wide, when we've seen him so many times from that range find the top corner. The Celta defenders, he's got Suarez in support inside the area. Still Ansu Fati makes the clearance. Smolov gives it straight to Piqué. Celta can't clear their lines effectively at the moment, but now they'll have some respite.
Barcelona attacks, when they attack well, it's because they defend well. It's complete.
Seems like one of those players, if he's going to make it at Barca, or he's maybe not going to make it in the top. Tries to pick out Messi. The ball comes back to Riqui Puig. In the end, it's Araujo who takes Messi's path. It's back with Messi on the edge of the area. Leo Messi with a shot blocked by Edu. Comes back just a minute short of the hour. We've got 2 ex-Barcelona players coming on. Nolito on the pitch. Rakitic plays the ball forward to Messi. Laid off nicely to Suarez, whose shirt was pulled, and Barca will have a free kick, and the yellow card comes out for Araujo. Spring is in Celta's step. Ansu Fati, Aido accompanies him. Ansu Fati's almost got in ahead of him. There's a push there from Aido. Well, the referee certainly had an excellent view of it, and
Griezmann, everybody else, you know, Braithwaite was the goal scorer of Leganés until recently. And
Ansu Fati's first touch takes him away from the defender into the area. Ansu Fati, but once again Adu comes across, makes the clearance
for the ball that had...
Well, they've won it back here. Guillem Suarez with a shot, and Barcelona are back in front, and Leo Suarez has scored again. The man who'd never scored at Balaidos has scored twice, and Barcelona lead again, 2-1.
Well, that's why Luis Suarez is one of the best strikers, or has been, in the world. The ability to actually turn, and just with the touch of his finger.
Right. Yeah, he's robbed by Suarez,
who's going to play on that, maybe. That was the plan.
Adu spins away from Riqui Puig into Rafinha. Rafinha thinks about to Jacobo. In fact, it was Rafinha. Rafinha with a shot blocked by Arturo Vidal. Messi comes away with
defenders. He's just active all the time. But he's a good goal scorer.
He's Nolito. Still Nolito, the chance to shoot, and Ter Stegen down well to his right-hand side. An important save. He made 2 vital saves in the first half, and he keeps that effort out from Nolito. Barcelona not home and dry yet by a long stretch. Aspas tries to play the call. Braithwaite back to Junior Firpo. Denis Suarez with the cross. It was Nolito with the ball into Denis Suarez. Rakitic, here's Santi Mina. Santi Mina delivers the cross, and Ter Stegen.
Performance from the youngster.
Denis Suarez picks out Santi Mina. The flag is raised. Nolito plays the ball into Rafinha. Rafinha goes down on the edge of the area. Piqué's foul, and there's a chance here for Aspas. Strikes it, and they've scored, and Celta Vigo have scored a goal that could end up meaning Real Madrid win the league. Let's not get carried away. There's a long way to go, but we've said it time and again during commentary. Barcelona have to win every single game between now and the end of the season, unless Madrid fall apart. And they are now 2 minutes from dropping 2 points in Balaidos, and it's Iago Aspas who's done it again.
What an important goal this is. And by the way, Griezmann actually jumps away from the ball in a very strange way.